And now moving to our first segment related to Egyptian-Bangladeshi ties. The Embassy of Bangladesh in Egypt held a seminar on the life and achievements of the founding father of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu, or Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And this, of course, is a very important event for Bangladesh and in the Bangladeshi calendar. And it was celebrated in all Bangladeshi embassies all around the world.
Transportation from July 2004 to December 2005. After receiving his BSc in Civil Engineering from Cairo University.
This is the problem. And I always say that we need, beside economic cooperation.
We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by His Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh to Egypt, Ambassador Monirul Islam. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us and for your time. First and foremost, Mr. Ambassador, could you tell us a bit more about the celebration, the birth centenary of the father of the nation?
Yes, thank you. You know, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, whom we call Bangabandhu, means friend of Bengal. Our ancient name was Bengal, our country's name. And after independence in 1971, we call Bangladesh.
Yes.
And Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the person who lead our liberal struggle. We were together with Pakistan, and then for different reasons and differences and some problem, we said we'll get independent. And he's the man who lead our liberation struggle. And single-handedly he struggled with operation and other things. And for 23 years of his life, he lived 55 years. Out of 55, 23 years he was in jail. So you can understand how much he suffered for the country.
Yes.
So that's why it's very important for us to celebrate his birth centenary. It is 100 years. So we're celebrating now. His daughter is our Prime Minister.
Yes.
She is Sheikh Hasina.
Yes. Yes. Right. Let's talk a bit about, the relationship between Egypt and Bangladesh. What are the main fields of cooperation between the two nations, Your Excellency?
Yes. If you tell me the bilateral cooperation, it is very excellent. If I start from the beginning, it is one of the first Arab country who recognized Bangladesh. After independence in 1971 and then 72, we got recognition from many Western countries, but it was little difficult from the Muslim countries because of we were Pakistan, so there was some suspicion. And then Egypt is one of the first countries who recognized Bangladesh. It was Anwar Sadat who visited Bangladesh and invited Sheikh Mujibur Rahman to visit Egypt. And in 1973, both of them together went to Pakistan, interestingly, to join Islamic Cooperation Organization, OIC. So Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Anwar Sadat was very good friend. They could understand each other. And also Sheikh Mujib extended some assistance in your war in 1973 with Israel, Yom Kippur War. So you see, understand this how cordially this relation started.
Yes.
After that, in every field, if you say education, political, religious, and cultural fields, we extend our cooperation with each other. Around 500 students study in different universities of Egypt.
Yes.
And most of them are in Al-Azhar. So in Bangladesh, it is a dream of many students to study in Al-Azhar because they regard it very respected and very high esteem. They think that studying in Al-Azhar is their lifetime dream.
Yes.
So this is one of the big fields where we cooperate. And of course, we import many important things like fruits and onion and other agricultural products from Egypt. Egypt also import few items from Bangladesh, including garments. and we have some investment in Alexandria. Also, there are some workers, especially technician in garments factory from Bangladesh.
Right. So there's lots of integrated relations between the two countries. One final question, Mr. Ambassador. How are the two countries working on boosting cultural, cooperation between the two countries, bringing, the peoples together, encouraging tourism from Bangladesh to Egypt and vice versa?
Yes. This is a good question. Egypt is so interesting country. Many people in Bangladesh, when they start schooling, they read about Nile River.
Yes.
There is a saying in Bangladesh that the Nile is the gift, so Egypt is the gift of Nile. So when we are small school children, we study about Egypt, its culture, its history, its religion, and also, of course, Al-Azhar. And pyramid is so famous. So many people want to visit Egypt, and they do. Because of Corona, it is now not that much, but it is lifetime dream for many Bangladeshi people to visit Egypt.
Absolutely.
Also, Egyptian businessmen, they are general people, they also visit Bangladesh, and we have very excellent relations in social field, in cultural field. Just last week, we participated 8th Drum Festival, International Drum Festival in Cairo.
Yes.
So it was Bangladesh who participated actively.
Absolutely.
So we have very cordial relations with this country now.
Yes, absolutely. That is excellent. I'd like to thank you very, very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador Monirul Islam, Ambassador of Bangladesh to Egypt. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and your insight. Ladies and gentlemen, a very short break, and we'll be right back to continue this edition of Cairo Local Time. Stay tuned.